And what more can we say? This is eating up your time, Juha, so it's great. If you only pitch for like 2 minutes, that would be fine. Oh, I'm in. Amazing. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay, we're back. So welcome everybody to the stream. Sorry for the short delay. You are welcome to the Boost Startup Journey 2020 stream. Today, you're going to see some amazing pitches. You're going to be talking with some, listen to the cool judges we have as well, and just have a good time. It's done in 3 parts. First, there's business teams, then there's game teams, and then lastly, there's business teams again, and then we'll know who the winner is. And who am I? My name is 𝘁𝗵𝗶𝗆. I'm one of the organizers. Together with, we have the rest of the organizing team sitting here in our ready room. And yeah, some quick info. You know, those who know me, I'm fast. I'm all about doing things fast. So just hang on, strap on your seatbelt, because it's going to be one hell of a tempo. So, but you can vote for the team that you like the most. It's in the description below. You can vote now, you can vote later when you hear all of them. I don't know, like how, if you just want to vote for your friends, you know, vote right away. Otherwise, just listen to the pitches and vote for the one you think deserves to win the audience vote. Otherwise than that, we're doing something quite cool. We're having a program called 𝘁𝗵𝗶𝗆. It's really easy to use, and it's live at the same time as this is going on. And all the teams are sitting in 𝘁𝗵𝗶𝗆 as well. So, well, if the person is pitching, he's in with us in Zoom, so you can't meet them then. But before or after their section, you can talk with them. Or the teams are usually more than one person. So one person from their team will be sitting in 𝘁𝗵𝗶𝗆. So that also it's also in the description below. So just click that link. You can talk with all these different teams. And the head coaches who are here now, they might also be available in 𝘁𝗵𝗶𝗆 when this section is over, when the game teams are going. So then you can talk with the head coaches of the business teams. And then and you can now talk with the game teams and the game coaches, for example. But I think that was enough of an introduction, quick intro. So I think we're going to go over to 𝘁𝗵𝗆𝗆, the chairperson of Boost. So let's go to Juha.
Right. Good evening, everybody. And welcome also from my part to basically the highlight of the year of Boost. For those who I have not met, my name is 𝘁𝗵𝗆𝗆, and I'm the chairperson of the Boost board. And as you probably very well know, Boost is a non-profit organization funded by the higher education institutions in Turku and Turku Science Park. And actually, we are this year celebrating our 10th year of operations. So pretty much coming to the teenage age for us as well. The goal of Boost has always been to inspire growth-minded young students and entrepreneurs, and to create an entrepreneurship ecosystem that supports early stage entrepreneurs. And that is the reason why we're also here today. And the end is nigh for our batch of journey teams today. And I have to say that my heart is just absolutely full of warmth and proud feelings that we have also achieved this. I'm proud for the teams, but I'm also proud for our own team, our organizers. I have to talk about the cliches of the hard things we faced during this year, and of course the physical connection has always been a big part of what we do in Journey, and face-to-face connection, and of course that we were missing this year for the most of the part. But you know, this brought a lot of good things to us as well. I'm super happy that we saw even more international teams and also international coaches and mentors. So thank you for that as well. I have to remind everybody that even though our funding and all of those nice things come from the higher education institutions, but still in the essence of Boost, it has always been the community and also giving back to the community. And that's the actually one thing I would like you guys to live with today is to, you know, you have achieved great things, you have learned so much during these weeks, And I think now your task is to give back to the community and give back to other startups, other young entrepreneurs or students, and of course spread the word for Boost, but also be there to. You have received support from us, give some of that nice golden ideas to those who need it as well. That's the Boost way of doing things, and that's one of the reasons why we have such an incredible list of also mentors and coaches, which we can be incredibly thankful for.
Juha, I think that was a perfect segue actually into the coaches section.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and thank you for the kind words about us organizers. I am the organizers in flesh here. I represent all of them. They might not be as extravagant as I am, but now they are today. So like we're 10 years old, so we might get our first period today. Who knows? So today we're going to introduce we're right now going to go over to introduce the head coaches, and then we're going to get into the pitches. So first we're going to talk with just give a quick every coach will have like maximum a minute to talk. So we'll have 𝘁𝗵𝗍𝗆 from Collective Ventures to start. So 𝘁, stage is yours.
Thanks, Rasmus. Hello, everybody. My name is 𝘁𝗵𝗍𝗆. I'm so glad to be part of this startup journey 2020. A little bit about myself. During the daytime, I make my living from bringing digital services to the municipalities, the public sector here in Finland. And during the nighttime, in the evenings, such as this, I spend my time, helping startups, being an early seed investor in startups also. And I've got 20 plus years of experience in building businesses, and starting companies. So that's what I'm here to help everybody, help the companies start up and get up and running.
All right, 𝘁. I'm not going to tell, but he's Batman. Okay, let's keep going. So we have two guys from 𝘁𝗵𝗆 Ventures today as well. So we start with 𝘁𝗵𝗍𝗆. Stage is yours.
Okay, thanks, Rasmus. Hi, guys, and of course, good luck for all the teams. So my name is 𝘁𝗵𝗍𝗆. I'm the founder of the 𝘁𝗵𝗆 Group. I'm also a nerd and also founded or co-founded a couple of companies along the way. So nowadays, whenever I can, I like to help startups to get where they want. So good luck.
All right, thank you, 𝘁𝗵𝗍𝗆. Thank you for that. And you've been around. I started with Boost around 10 years ago when Boost got started. I was involved, and I think I've seen you since then. So you have been like a true Boost supporter, like from forever. So big thank you for that, 𝘁𝗵𝗍𝗆. All right. And then let's see. Oh, this is still a schedule. I have the schedule here, so I got to look at that. So next one, last one, Ture Numminen from 𝘁𝗵𝗆. So please take the stage.
Yeah, thanks. And as I said, thank you for allowing us to be part of this amazing journey. And I have always been interested in helping people to achieve their dreams, achieve their goals, and running your own company, starting your own businesses is one of the biggest goals people can have. And I have been running some businesses by myself. I have been investing in quite a few startups, and I'm usually helping others also to get their businesses up and running. And with Teemu, we are working on 𝘁𝗵𝗆 Ventures, and we are helping like late founders position for amazing teams to achieve more. And we hope to get new startups out of Finland.
All right. Thank you very much for that, Ture. Nice to have you. And I mean, I showed the money sign where you were talking about, like, the truth is all of you guys got money. So that's why we like you extra much. I like you anyway, even if you're poor, but I like you more when you have money. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into the actual teams. So we're going to start with the first team is Kixi, and we have 𝘁𝗍𝗆. So you're first up, 𝘁𝗍𝗆. The stage is yours.
Hello, everybody. Hello, we are Kixi, and we think everyone deserves a sport. 60% of people don't exercise enough. 100% of people want to start a new sport, but they don't. We are here to make it easier. So what we do, we gather customers and create community for them. With that community, they get unlimited access to 3 different sport venues for 1 week. During our first test, we validated that customers want to try new sports and actually pay for it. Test gave us also valuable insight from customers' perspectives. Let me tell you about it next. So what we found out is that the community customers get makes our product special. Together, trying out new things is fun rather than scary. During our first Kixi week, 90% of people found a new sport. We also found out that long-lasting members are most valuable to sport venues. Joining Kixi Week, sport venues can find new members and therefore save money on customer acquisition. Right after Kixi Week, 50% of customers bought a membership. Our revenue model is following. Customers pay us €30 per Kixi Week, and sport venues offer free access to our customers. Our target group is young professional. Younger people and highly educated tend to do more guided exercising. In the EU, in that target group, there is over 16 million people. According to our research, they are willing to spend on sports 75 to €100 per month on average. This is our timeline. Through testing, we get valuable insight from users' perspectives, both customers and sport venues. With that, we are able to design the service and, in the end, the platform. This is our team. We got to know each other in the university. There we have done several projects together. We also share a passion on sports. In the team, we have experience on business development, marketing, and data management. One of us has also worked in a startup before. We already have 7 B2B clients on board, and we are negotiating with 5 more. 3 of them are also mentoring us. Now we are looking for new mentors. So if you are interested in coaching, please contact us. I'm 𝘁𝗵𝗶𝘆, and I thank you for having this opportunity. See you on our next Kixi Week.
All right, 𝘁𝗵𝗶𝘆, thank you very much for that. You were a little bit under time, so you're going to give you more time for questions. So judges, go for it.
I'll go first if it's okay. A good presentation. About the money side a little bit, you said €30 per person, which pays for the 1 week, right? So what after that? Do the gyms and other ones pay you after that for the membership, or is it just €30 per person for you? So is it week after week?
Yeah, at the moment it's week after week, but we are building our customer base, and the future platform will be a marketplace. So we have a chance to sell their sport venues products, memberships, and have a commission from them.
Right.
Just a question of reaching the customers, because you need to reach new customers basically for every week. So where do you reach your customers, and do you have any estimation on how much it will cost you?
So at this moment, we are focusing on communities. There's 2 reasons for that. One is that with one deal, we get multiple customers. So at this point, when the resources are strict, that's a good strategy. The other reason is that Kixi Week is a great tool to build team spirit. So they are interested in this kind of a product.
Coaches, we have 1 more minute. You can still ask questions.
Okay, hello. Hi, thanks for the pitch. It was great. So let's dream a bit. So let's say that 1 year has passed. Every dream that you hope to achieve in a year has come true. So can you describe how will they look like? What is your dream? Where do you go in 1 year?
Okay, in 1 year, we are planning that we will have the platform, and then we have also created other services and products than just Kixi Week. So we know that there is a lot of possibilities in this field. The market right now is like it's based on memberships to one place. So in 1 year period, we hopefully can run longer tests and gather information also about creating monthly membership under Kixi.
All right, Solja, thank you very much. That was the last question. Thank you, Teemu, and the other coaches for these questions. Great. Thank you, Solja. That was it. And then we'll just slide right over to the next team, which is Influencery. You see, we have some tempo. Oh, shit, Kelvin's already ready. Okay, Kelvin, stage is yours. Hit it, baby.
All right. Hello, I'm Kelvin from Influencery. Marketing is hard, so why not let somebody else do it? Somebody who already knows what they're doing. Influencer marketing. Those are two words that you're going to be hearing a lot this decade. Influencer marketing has grown over 1,500% in the last few years and is projected to reach $15 billion globally by 2022. Also, numerous studies have shown that people are more likely to buy something if it's been recommended by somebody they know or trust, putting influencers in a unique position to sell. Now, currently, if you want to do influencer marketing, you have to spend a lot of time going around on social media, finding celebrity influencers, messaging them, hoping they message you back, and coordinating the whole thing. And in the end, you'll still end up having to pay like €1,000 a post or something like that. That's expensive and way too complicated, but it doesn't have to be. Influencery lets you easily run targeted, effective influencer marketing campaigns with just a few clicks. We also focus on micro and nano influencers who have been demonstrated to have significantly better engagement and conversion rates than celebrity influencers. They're real people, just like you and me, and their audiences find them trustworthy and relatable. Also, nano influencers are satisfied with just a free sample of your product, allowing you to get the best value for your money. We automate the process from beginning to end. All you have to do is make your campaign, get connected with influencers, and you're on. Our intuitive web interface will guide you through the steps of creating a campaign. The brand portal then will keep you up to date on the progress of your campaign and let you know when your influencers post their material. We're also creating a nice mobile app for the influencers to find campaigns and join them. Hat tip to Mirko, our designer, who designed all of this. At the moment, we have a community of influencers who can reach around 400,000 followers, and that number is growing at around 6,000 a day. We've run our first campaign with 𝘁𝗵𝗶𝗆, and it has been an astounding success. I mean, look at all of that amazing content. The influencers got around 1,000 likes and over 300 comments. Currently, then, our goal by the end of this calendar year, be running one campaign a day, which would put our gross annual turnover at around €200,000. And by this time next year, we hope to be serving the entirety of Europe and thinking about moving into North America. We have an amazing team. We can build just about everything in-house, and we know where to look for additional talent if we need it. So go to our website, influencery.fi, sign up, and join our modern marketing community. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Kelvin, for that presentation. Nice, you got better and better every time. And we actually have 60 people in the stream now, which is quite amazing. That means, Kelvin, that right now you're famous, baby. So that's cool. All right, so because we have some extra time, we have gone a bit faster. We're going to use 3 minutes for questions. So coaches, you can ask maybe kind of more in-depth questions now. So 3 minutes, coaches, go for it.
Well, if I can,
sorry.
Go ahead. Okay, well, go ahead. You are in the photo. Well, if I can start, thank you for a great pitch. It was very enthusiastic, extremely well delivered. And one thing that you said in the first campaign, is there any way, how do you prove to your customers the value you are creating? Because I really like your approach. But this was a bit fluffy for right now.
So the statistics we collect are primarily about likes and comments on Instagram and things like that. But there have been a lot of studies that have shown that especially micro and nano influencers do convert. We also have toyed with the idea of giving the influencers like discount codes or something like that to give to their followers so that the brand could actually track who's buying through whom.
Okay. But you haven't done that yet?
Not yet, but it is something we are considering.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Yeah. So thank you for the pitch. It was very fluent. So one question. So I'm interested about those micro and nano influencers. So what do you think? So will they change much depending on the company you are making a campaign for, or do you rather would like to gather like a follower group that will comment on each of your brands and campaigns? So do you like to use the same ones or not?
So this, I mean, there's the same, it's not the same ones for every campaign. There will be, if there is a lot of filtering, we would get different influencers for each campaign who are sort of, who have the same values as the company that they're advertising and who have similar interests and match. It's a bit like Tinder, honestly. Does that answer the question?
You have 40 seconds left, guys.
Yeah. Quick question about the monetary side. You say you had, if I understood right, you're going to write one campaign a day. You're going to go 200k euros in a year revenue, if I understood right. So is it like a fixed fee for every campaign, or does it vary from depending on the company size or how long the campaign runs, or what's the thing with that?
So currently we're charging 500 euros for a campaign, but we're also toying with a subscription model. We're pretty sure there will be a subscription model as well.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, and that is time. So thank you guys for that, and thank you, coaches, for the questions. Yeah, thank you, Kelvin. I like you. Kelvin always answers like short and sweet when he answers. Like he's on point. I love that. Okay, so thank you for that. Let's move on to the third. There's only 4 teams in this batch, or there's 4 teams in this one and 3 in the other one. So there's 2 more, and we now go to SRP. And Kenneth, stage is yours.
Hello, we are Student Recruitment Pro. We are tech support for scalable startups. We took the unusual step of looking at one customer with one problem. This is Smartly. They're a great Finnish startup. They have great technology. They have great brand awareness. They have great supply chain. They have loads of money invested in them, and they're scaling. So you're probably wondering what could be possibly wrong with them. Their tech support can't keep up with their growth. And that's where we come in. We provide a quality, engaging customer experience by providing remote university students who speak Nordic languages and study computer science. We are going to act as the employer. That way you don't have to worry about firing the employee. We're going to provide psychometric tests and training to the client's requirements and do all the accountancy and payroll. This model already exists for freelancers. We're going to provide it for companies. We are a 4-person team. We have a strong in management, payroll, web development, and accountancy. This platform is so hard to build from an existing business model. So we need a couple more founders. So maybe there's someone in the audience who'd like to join us if you've got skills in marketing and sales. We also have a 3-person team of accelerated learning trainers. This is our product. It's a combination of SaaS APIs and artificial intelligence. I can come back to the slide later. The competitive advantage looks like this. We're the only remote provider. The student providers only look at physical jobs. The cheap providers go to Spain and teach people how to speak Swedish and provide support that way. And the company we aspire to be is like 𝘁𝗍𝗄𝗆. They're physical and we're remote. That's how we differentiate ourselves. We're looking for someone in the audience right now, maybe a mentor. We're looking for someone who could open doors for us in the Finnish market. And we're looking for a Finnish student co-founder. We're looking for 40,000 euro pre-seed investment. This will give us a runway for a seed investment for better tools and more cost-effective student PR campaign. Our go-to-market looks like this. We're talking to university professors and students right now. We're working with Smartly for a winter pilot. We're going to start talking to early VC portfolios, and then we're going to launch next summer, which will go for a seed round investment. And this is the part everybody wants to know. How do we make money? This is an example of one job of the margins we make, and the more jobs, the better. All services under one invoice. This is the amount of EBIT we have for one job. EBIT we have for 1,000 jobs. And then this is our MMR in 2 years' time. We are Student Recruitment Pro. Thank you for listening.
All right. Thank you very much, Kenneth, for that. I was like, are you going to run out of time? But no, you were right on time. So awesome. Okay, thank you. So coaches, go for it.
I can go first. A good presentation. Thank you very much, Kenneth. And I have one question. You have the differentiation part there, you know, from the cheap providers and the student ones and stuff like that. But what if a company like, for example, Accenture picks up this idea and starts throwing money at it? And what next? What makes you able to compete with those kind of giants in the market?
So one of our advisors on our advisor board worked for Accenture, and he told them their systems in place are really bad, and they spend so much money on middle management. We were not looking at middle management at all. So we're more cost effective than they are, but at the same time, we want to deliver a quality service as opposed to like a shambles of a service.
Thanks.
Thank you, Churo. Anybody else?
Yeah, so thanks, Kenneth. So nice presentation. So one question, so you said that you would need help in like opening the Finnish market. So can you tell me a little bit more? So what kind of help to open what? You mean more customers or more students or?
So our strategy there I showed in the go-to-market plan was to target VC portfolio companies who are scaling right now. And we need someone as a go-between to like help us meet them companies, so we're able to sell or deliver a product better to them companies. Because we're based in Sweden, we need someone that's got more influence in the Finnish market, basically, is what I meant by that.
So you mean a sales guy?
No, just someone that is able to give us leads. So we do the sales process, and the other person helps us with the leads, and we're able to deliver them on them leads.
Yeah. Well, you said in a pitch that you were like 1 year of launching the company. Is that all the platform? Is that the lead time you need to develop this thing before you can actually test it, or how is the process from now on?
So many companies we've noticed have brought products to market too quickly, and they've been really bad, and it looks really bad as bad delivery. We're ensuring that we produce a quality, outstanding, well-polished product to market. So we want to take our time to do that. So we want to work with our pilot customer and our students to deliver the best possible user experience. Is that okay?
All right. Let's get, yes, my camera's on. There we go. Okay, so, but thank you, Kenneth, for that pitch. I think also this was the best pitch you've done. So thank you very much. You improved constantly. I mean, I think most of you guys, if you would watch these pitches that these guys did, like back in, not only Kenneth, but just everybody, like they have improved so much. I'm really happy to see it. So thank you, Kenneth, for that. Now we're going to the last in the batch, which is Max from Acutra. So Max, the stage is yours.
Thank you very much. Okay. Check. Hello, my name is Max. I represent Team Acutra. Over the past 6 months, we've been having lots of conversations with construction companies, both large and small, and we've discovered a problem. Tools, specifically power tools, are very often misplaced, lost, and stolen. And actually, just a few weeks ago, our mentor, 𝘁𝗵𝗆𝘆, had 20,000 euros worth of tools stolen from a locked crate, which is quite a lot considering his operating profit is only 40,000 a year. Now, currently, this issue is mostly solved using Bluetooth and RFID solutions. Bluetooth requires a web, so it requires a lot of mass, and once the tool leaves a certain area, it's then no longer trackable. What we've learned about RFID is that it requires active participation from the workers, and sadly, they're often the people doing the stealing. In the future, we want to solve this using GPS tracking. So we attach small GPS trackers to tools, which then allow us to track the tools wherever they might be, and also to use geofencing and automated alerts. GPS is quite power hungry, but we've actually discovered a way to make the battery last up to half a year. Our attainable market size internationally is about 50 billion, and we believe that it could be as high as 250 million internationally. No, domestically, apologies. Our business model is based on a monthly subscription, software as a service, where we also provide the hardware that's necessary to make the system run. Our competitors mostly have RFID and Bluetooth solutions, although 𝗿𝗏 and Bosch have integrated GPS, but they require a connection with another device to send a GPS location. We've had some pretty good traction. Sadly, my slides have stopped. We've had some pretty good traction, and we actually have our first customer in the pipeline, which we'll hope to close within a month. The team is very strong. We have good experience in business, sales, technology, and also construction. We plan to launch paid pilots and go for our product launch, and then use this traction to have our first customer in the spring of 2021, or launch our first product. Our ask is for 50,000 for beta testing and a pilot, and also for our first product launch. My name is Max. Thank you very much for your attention. Let's talk more in Remo.
All right, there we go. Yes, thank you, Max, for that presentation. Thank you very much. And it was like perfectly on time as well. So, coaches, go at it. Who wants to start?
Yeah. Well, thank you, Max. And I think that was one of the best presentations I have heard from your company. And as you said, you are starting the pilots in autumn on what you want to learn from the pilots exactly.
Yeah, the main thing that we currently need to validate is whether our solution is up to scratch to solve the problem. So we have talked with people, and we've pitched the idea to them, and we've now had interest in buying, but we need to actually gain those first customers. Sorry, that was a terrible sentence, but so basically we want to learn that putting the trackers on the outside of the tool is going to solve the problem.
Thanks.
I can answer again in Remo later, maybe.
Yeah, there we go. You guys have still 2 minutes if you want to ask some more questions from Max. If it wasn't, yeah, Tero, here we go.
Let's go into the customer shoes. So you said that you work in a software as a service, and let's pretend that I'm a construction company owner. I got a revenue of 100 million euros, and I want to test your products. And I don't know about the monthly price, for example. What do I have to pay? What does it include? You said the battery life was for 6 months, for example. Does the monthly subscription, does it include like changing the batteries or whatever it is? How are you going to make them work again? How does it look like?
Okay, so the customer is going to be able to charge the trackers themselves. So they plug into a wall, either through wireless or through just a regular USB charger.
Okay, so it's on top of the, let's say, outside, for example, or like a power tool or something. It's on the outside of the tool, yeah.
Yes. And again, in response to Turo's question, that's what we are also validating with these first pilots, that's enough to solve the problem.
Right, great, thanks.
Thank you.
We have time for another question.
So, one question. So, what would be one thing that would help you in a best way, if you could have anything, like in the next month? So what would be one thing to happen in the next month?
In the next, one thing that would happen in the next month that would help us the most. Well, the biggest thing that could happen is that we get this company that we've now been talking to. We've sent them a suggestion for prices, that they get back to us and say, yes, this is what we want, and but also they want to develop it, help us develop it, or kind of work with us to reach the best solution for them. So that would be the best one thing.
Yeah, so to get the first customer.
Yeah.
Yes, great.
All right, there we go, Teemu and Max. So thank you very much for that. Again, coaches and Max, thank you for your awesome presentation. And yeah, you know what? Holy crap, that was the last one in this set. So yeah, I'm going to run through the voting info quickly again. So you vote, but you can vote for you as an audience can vote for the best team. You vote you find a link in the description below. And now I'll talk a little bit with the teams while we're doing this. But after this kind of 5-10 minutes, they'll go to Remo. And also, coaches, you can listen a little bit if you want to, but otherwise you're cool, and I can have you back at 1950 for the third round with the rest of the business teams. But you can listen now if you want to, or go to Remo or wherever you want to go. But let's talk a little bit with the guys while we have a couple of, while you all are voting. Yeah, so check the vote in the description below. So let's ask, Solja, can I get you on the stage again?
Hi, sure.
Yes, there we go. So how do you feel now? This is like you're done with your, well, you're kind of on stage now, but otherwise you're done with the journey. How do you feel?
I feel relieved, but also excited because this is actually the start of a new journey, not the end.
That is true. That's true. That's nice to hear. Yeah. What are your like? Well, I'll go move around. Thank you, Solia, for that. Yeah. Let's go to Kelvin. So, Kelvin, you didn't have your fancy hat on today that you had in 𝘁𝗵𝗃. I think that's why like we didn't win in 𝘁𝗃. So next time you got to have the hat when you pitch because it's or no, the other way around. Don't have the hat when you pitch, and because then you don't win. But no, for all of you, he didn't even pitch in 𝘁𝗃. It was his colleague, so it's not on him. But yeah, so what do you guys do in the next like upcoming month? You got I think I got a question. What would be like the best possible scenario? What happens in a month? What would be your take on that?
So our best possible scenario would be all of the around 10 leads we have turn into actual customers, and they start recommending us, and that those 10 turn into 100, and so on and so on.
There we go. There we go. I think that would be wonderful. Well, thank you for that, Kelvin. Kenneth, let's get you on the stage as well. Hey, man. So what are you guys going to do? Like you have journey is over. Like your life is the summer's starting to be over. What do you guys got planned for the upcoming month or so?
I'm starting a master's in marketing, so I intend to work with the professors there and the students to like bring in our supply and deliver it really well, and then build awareness as well through the marketing masters and get feedback from my class as well. We're hoping to grow our team.
Sounds good. That's good. Thank you, Kenneth. And see that the timing here. I want Max on there as well. I'm just going to check the time, how time was. Okay, Max, can I get you on stage, please? All right, Max. So yes. So what am I going to ask you? What a funny question. Now, is your team available today in the Remo, or are they just coding all the time?
Yeah, the 4 out of 5. I had a personal issue with one of the team members.
Okay, all right. Because like what I'm asking for those who don't know, like these guys, we had like some type of workshop or something, which was like it was not exactly related to coding, and these guys were just sitting coding like on paper, just writing shit down, like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and they were so in it. It's like when kids are playing and they're like quiet and they don't disturb you, so you give them ice cream just to keep them quiet, like give them positive reinforcement. So it's kind of like that when I saw these guys, they were just coding. They were like, yeah, let's do like this and this and this, a code like this. It was kind of cool to see. So they rarely come off for the other stuff because it takes time away from coding. Yeah. So it's cool too that they are here in Remo as well. All right. Yeah. And for all of you who haven't, just please vote. It's in the thing below. Like we are a little bit like quick in the schedule. So I think we might do like this. How about we send you guys back to, so, I mean, I want you guys to be talking in Remo, so you have an opportunity to talk there. And let's see what else we can do. So thank you, Max, for that. Let's do like this. Let's have, please go to Remo. Look, and maybe I can just talk. We have now, well, we're like, for all of you in the stream, the thing is like, we're kind of fast now for some reason. Everything always goes slower, but now it went faster. So we only the next program kind of starts in like 9 minutes. So I have like 9 minutes of airtime to fill here. So I don't know if I should start telling offensive jokes or something. Like I need to get fired from this job anyway. So I see I don't know what end to start. But yeah, let's do like this. Let's have a quick technical break, and I'll be with you guys in like a minute. But otherwise, for you teams, you please go to Remo. Everybody who's here, please go to Remo to talk with the teams. Like if you're friends, like give them virtual high five, because it's extremely stressful to pitch in front of all these people. So just go to Remo. The link is in the description. Please vote. It's also in the description. And then we start the next program at 18:50. I'll probably start this up a couple of minutes before that. But otherwise, we'll have a quick break. See you. All right, party people, can you hear me and see me? I hope so. The stream is on. Yes, no, yes. It's my face there. Yes, can I see myself? I look like a spaceman. I like space though. No. All right, there we go. Now we are live again. Back to the show. What's up, party people? Now it's time for the game batches. So I'll do a quick intro for those of you who are new to this thing. We have the game teams now coming up. We just had some business teams. We have the game teams now in the second batch, and then in the third, after these teams, we're going to have the business track as well, pitching again. They're different teams, of course, but now it's game teams. And you can, as an audience member, you can vote for this. The vote is in the description below, and you can also talk with the teams in 𝘁𝗵𝗱𝗆, which is kind of this table simulator for all you game lovers, but like it simulates the real conversations you can have about tables. So just go check it out, and they will be, the game teams are there. Some of them are there now because it's their team members are there. But if you want to talk with the pitching people, they will be there after this this segment that we're having right now. So so check in the link below. There's both the voting where you can vote for the favorite team, and also there is the link to 𝘁𝗵𝗱𝗆. And you can vote now, or you can vote when you heard all the pitches. Depends on what you want, what you think is fair to do. Just voting for your friends. I know what you're thinking. All right, so let's see. We'll go to the slides later. We're going to have some cool slides for you after the pitches. But for now, we're just going to go straight into the head coaches of the game track. So I'm going to give it up for the madame of the Turku game scene, Natasha Skult. The scene is yours.
Hi, everyone, and very happy to be here.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you. You're somehow muted. Let's try again. Or am I muted?
I don't know.
Okay, go for it.
It just worked. So, okay. All right. Now you can hear me. So, hi, everyone. I'm Natasha Skult, and I'm very happy to be here with you today, also throughout this whole journey, as I have multiple hats in the games industry when it comes to the community. And one of those is being a founder and chairperson of 𝘁𝗵𝗱𝗆 Turku Game Hub, which has been also helping in the game track this year, as some of you know. But yeah, other than that, I'm very passionate about giving back to the community, and especially with the startups. I'm also founder, CEO of 𝘁𝗵𝗄𝗆 company here in Turku. So yeah, I know the pain.
You know the pain.
That's
a good intro. Thank you for that, Natasha. And yeah, I like, there's other tail games here as well. They're Foxtail coming up. Or maybe they changed the name. Yeah, no, they're Foxtails. Like they had their thing there. And then the second judge that we have with us here and coach is Eva Vuorinen. So Eva, stage is yours.
Hi guys, good to be here. As Rasmus mentioned, my name is Eva Vuorinen, CEO and co-founder of Punnu Games and the vice chairperson of 𝘁𝗵𝗱𝗆. It's really awesome to be here and be a part of this amazing program. I'm very excited to see the pitches, and all I can say to the teams is good luck.
All right, Eva, thank you very much for that. Short and sweet. Gambatte to all the teams, like so, Tempia. Here we go. So I think we should get to it. So the first team we have is Foxtail Creations with Timmy. Oh, look at Timmy. He's so professional. He even has his the roll-up thingy. He's almost physical, even though it's digital. He knows how to do it. Yeah, and look at that logo. It's an amazing tail on that fox. All right, guys. So the stage is yours, Timmy. Go for it. 3 minutes.
All right, can you see it? All right, perfect. How far are you willing to go to face your own mistakes?
Timmy, there's something is supposed to be wrong. Yeah, we can't see your screen. So wait, Timmy. You have to.
Oh no.
You have to go back from the beginning. I mean, I'm seeing something, but the stream doesn't see it. So yes, let's see what's going on. I can see your screen, but the stream doesn't show. Okay, let's see. We have to wait a little bit, so you can start from the beginning.
All right.
Roll the video back.
Okay.
You know what? We have a minute here for. Oh, things are happening. We're good. It looks good to me. Yes. Okay, Timmy, you're good to go.
Okay.
Hit it, baby.
Here we go. How far are you willing to go to face your own mistakes and make them right. Back4You is an adventure game that tells the story of two sisters trying to redeem the connection between them. The story of Back4You is inspired by everyday, relatable issues that everyone faces in their lives, tackling themes such as regrets, facing your mistakes, accepting them, and even learning from them. This can be seen in the game as the world around you is restricting the life of an individual in the name of greater good and for the sake of our environment, as you yourself are doing your best to fix your own mistakes from your past with technology that now in this world is forbidden. In the game, you are the older of the siblings as you embark on this journey. With a special companion mechanic, you get to experience a true sense of companionship between you and your little sister. You get to traverse this amazing world of retrofuturistic technology and beautiful, unique Finnish nature. Your choices and your mistakes you make in this world matter in the game. We're inspired by other similar indie games that have been very successful and sold quite well on digital distribution platforms alone. This goes to show that there is market for these types of slow-paced, story-driven adventure games, and our aim is to take the aspects we love from these games and mix them with a story of our own and with the message that in some level resonates with everyone. Our team Foxtail Creations consists of me, 𝘁𝗵𝗍𝘆, and my friend Jenni Hirvonen. We have a vision to create great games that are not only fun to play, but more importantly, have a story to tell and something to say. Back4You is a very personal project for us, as Jenni's love for Finnish nature can be seen in the game, bringing its world to life. The story of the siblings is a reflection of my own thoughts and experiences from my life. We're now building traction and hype around the game and our company building up the release of Back4You. We're working on a prototype and the demo is coming out later this year. The full game is set out to be released next year in 2021. We are very excited to share more about Back4You in the future. So right now, follow us on social media, check out our website, and we will be Back4You. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Timmy, for a great presentation. I love it when you have this video thing going. It just makes the whole thing come alive. Just a hint to the business teams, like why not have a flow like that? You know, you'd kill it. All right. Well, I'm not saying you're bad otherwise, but anyway, Timmy, I like what you're doing. All right, keep. So game coaches, go at it.
Do you want to go first or should I?
You can go.
All right. Thank you, Timmy, so much. And to answer Erasmus, this is why I need to work with game teams, because this is how we do visual storytelling, you know. So excellent pitch. And I really love the way because you are creating the interactive storytelling with your games. That's the whole point. And this pitch and the whole kind of product of its own really tells what you're aiming for. So excellent side there. I have mainly because you are an indie team, and it doesn't mean just because you have two people that's great. That's not a problem. But the question what I have is really when it comes to how are you planning to really gain these sales that you showed us, meaning the numbers that you. So when it comes to the amount of players that you are planning to or sold copies to have, can you tell more how you are planning to actually achieve this? In whichever period this kind of like, is this a lifetime thing of the game or is it in the first year or can you tell more about that?
It's the goal of the first year, and we believe we can gain all those players by creating traction. And we're planning to do that with organized and consistent social media presence. We have all our social media accounts up and running. We have some following there already. Also, we're aiming to attend all the events we can to showcase our game, like the IGDA event last Tuesday. Also, we plan to be as active as possible in the indie game community here in Turku and in Finland and everywhere we can, providing traction for all the other indie developers out there, but also receiving the traction that we need.
Thank you.
You have 1 minute left for questions.
All right. Thank you for an amazing pitch. One question that I have is you showed in one of the slides where you had your timeline. You mentioned a marketing campaign. What are you planning on including in that marketing campaign, and how are you going to be doing marketing in general?
We're doing the marketing ourselves, and we're using mainly social media accounts. So the marketing plan consists of a consistent plan on what and how and when we post material of our game and what we are doing as a company. But also we're planning to bring the community in. So we have this idea to maybe try some kind of community events, maybe in this year, and also of course during the development of the game. Maybe have some kind of contest to get the ideas of the communities in what we should do with our game. Yes.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
that was the
Thank
time we
you.
had for questions. Thank you, Eva and Natasha, for the questions. Thank you, Timo, for the pitch. I love the movement there. And please, my friends, there we go. Okay, so that was the first pitch. Thank you, Timmy. And so it's time to go to the second pitch, which is Philip from Steamy Potatoes. So my favorite doctor, the stage is yours.
Hi, my name is Philippe, and I'm from Steamy Potatoes, a game development team based in Turku. And today, I'm excited to talk to you about 𝘁𝗿𝗏, our current game project. 𝘁𝗿𝗏 is a story-driven 3D tactical turn-based game. The player is whisked away to a post-apocalyptic world, where they'll be able to control a team of 3 hunters and strategize their way to victory against mutated creatures of the land. In 𝘁𝗿𝗏, the main focus is on hunting and further develop your characters, as well as unravel the dark mysteries of the land. 𝘁𝗿𝗏 is perfect for PC gamers who love story-driven games and challenging battles, as well as have a couple of hours to play in one sitting. Currently, we're planning to publish 𝘁𝗿𝗏 on Steam, and we're also planning to sell a total amount of 100,000 copies on our first year, in which every copy is 12 euros. These are some of our competitors and main sources of inspiration. These titles are well known to most gamers, and now we're planning to meld these genres into 𝘁𝗿𝗏 by combining some of their best features into our game. The market is there, and we're definitely going to take part of it with 𝘁𝗿𝗏. So, a little bit about who we are as a team. We have met in a game competition spring 2020 as 2 separate teams. During that competition, we got to know each other and eventually formed Steamy Potatoes, realizing that together we'll have the skill set to make more ambitious games. Currently, we are in our 3rd year of university, pursuing our Bachelor of Engineering in IT, specifically majoring in game development. We have many games in and out of university. However, this is our first game working as a team. Okay, a little bit about our future plans. Currently, we're planning to go solo. However, we're open to any partnership if our interests align. We have just started creating our own community on Discord, but as it further develops, we're planning to move 𝘁𝗿𝗏 to other social medias. We're going to release a combat demo in August 2020, 28 August. So, I strongly encourage you to take part of our journey on Discord. And on behalf of Steamy Potatoes, I thank you for listening, and I thank you for the opportunity. Thank you. Join us on the hunt.
Thank you, Philip. Thank you for the pitch. You were perfectly on time as well. So let's get it to the judges. See what you have to say.
Thank you, Steamy Potatoes. That was a wonderful pitch. Well done. One question that came to my mind was when you mentioned that you are open to partnership if your goals align or if your values align. But what if you don't find that really?
Eva, we're noticing that you're lagging quite heavily. Let's go to a
Okay.
question from Natasha, and let's see if it solves itself or if you can figure it out.
Mhm.
Natasha, question for you, please.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Philip, so much. And I must say, this is an extremely ambitious project, especially for the first one as student group. So I kind of like want to make sure that you have realistic expectations when it comes to sales, and especially the games that you are referring to, which are having army of people and years of development behind. So my main question is that, how are you going to really pull this off?
How are you going to pull the game off, or how are you going to sell the game?
No, how are you going to make this? How you're actually going to make this with the team that you have, and do you need any additional talent and so on? So can you actually make this work in the scope that you have shown?
When it comes to technical, in terms of programming and artists, we can definitely do the game if we take our time and scale down in some areas. Like I previously mentioned our pitch, we are open for partnerships. In this way, it also comes to marketers, for example. Because we are a very technical team, we must require someone with expertise in the market or selling area. So that's exactly what we are going to follow.
And also there comes as well the sort of like expectations of the audience, because if you are having this type of games as a, you know, like the players to kind of like come from these games to yours, again, the quality is, expectations are high of your target audience. Just saying that, but yeah, thank you for your answer.
Thank you.
All right, let's try to see if we can get Eva again. Let's give it a shot, see if it works.
Yes, let's
You have
give it another try.
40 seconds.
All right, well, I'll make it quick. How are you going to fund the actual making of the game?
Currently, we are students, which means that we don't have a major funding. We are doing this out of our pockets. But as we further develop our game, we're definitely planning to get some funding, or we're planning to get a publisher to help us when it comes to these problems.
All right, thank you very much, Eva. Thank you, Natasha, and thank you, Philip, for the pitch. And maybe there's a reason you call steamy potatoes, because that is what the team will be eating: breakfast, lunch, and dinner before the funding comes.
Just be done.
Exactly. I mean, you'll be millionaires at some point, Philip, but it will have to wait a little bit until you get that funding coming in. All right, thank you for that, Philip. My favorite doctor. And now we're going to go to the last startup of this batch, which is Flay Digital with 𝘁𝗵𝗍𝘆. Oh my God, he's up and running. Okay, hit it, baby.
A game with fast and intense action. Something you can play with your friends, all wrapped up in a package you can make as casual or competitive as you like. That's Wallbangers. Wallbangers is a twin-stick shooter party game where your bullets can bounce and pierce through walls. You can play with different characters, each with their unique weapon and ability, on a wide variety of levels and game modes. You could take any hero-based shooter, put it under a top-down camera where you can see all the action happening at the same time, and you almost have the game. You're still missing our crazy projectile mechanics. We've tried our best to make the game easy for new players to pick up, but there are also mechanics that let you master the game and be better at it. It's best enjoyed with you and your 3 friends all sitting on the same sofa, but of course you can play it online as well. There are a lot of different party games and twin-stick shooters, and we have played a lot of these. So we took parts that we liked, gave them a little twist, and put them into our own game. Games like these can sell between 200,000 to 500,000 copies, big hits reaching up to 1 to 2 million. They're usually priced somewhere between 10 and 20 euros. For our goal for the next year, or the first year after launch, is to sell 100,000 copies at 15 euro price. These genres also give us this nice way of growing, where one person can buy the game and they can play it with their 3 friends. But if these 3 friends want to share it with others, they must buy the game as well. We're a team of 4, and we have all worked on the industry roughly 2 to 3 years. We've done prototyping, gamification, AR and VR solutions, and as a team, we have attended multiple different game jams. With the experience gained from these, we are ready to make our own game. For now, we're making a demo for PC. And with this demo, we hope to do some marketing at the end of this year, attending events, posting things on social media, trying to look for a publisher. The first quarter of next year will be on development, and we hope to finish the game by the end of next summer. Jumping back to the end of this year, we really want to work with a publisher. For first timers, they could help us with porting to consoles, localizing for countries that need it. And also, we're missing one thing in our team, which is audio. With their help in marketing, we believe we can bring our game to everyone. I'm 𝘁𝗵𝗱𝗆 from Flay Digital. If you want to get in contact with me, you can email me directly or check out our website. And of course, after this thing happens, you can see me on 𝘁𝗵𝗍𝗆. Thank you.
All right, Juuso, thank you very much for that presentation. Doing great as always. You're really confident when you pitch. I like it. It's kind of sexy, actually. All right, let's get over to the questions from the judges.
Eva, do you want to go?
Yes. All right. Thank you, Juuso. A nice pitch, and I like your slides. They're branded and everything, looking good. So as what I gather from the type of game, which is a party game, you will be needing some sort of a community to get it kicked off. How will you be getting that community, and how will you be tackling marketing?
Yes, so basically we have two ways to go for this now. We're doing our own thing on the social media. We also have the demo ready, so we can actually share that with people, but we're not doing it right now. But then on the other hand, we have the publisher that we're really interested in working with, and a publisher can help us with marketing, getting the demo out, showing it to people, and get the traction through that.
Thank you, Juuso. And I actually don't have any questions. I think that was all very clear. I want to play the game, to be honest. That's kind of where I stand. I'm only concerned, obviously, if you don't find the publisher in this particular, let's say, Q4 of this year, so
Yep.
or negotiation, like, because trust me, that can go long and long.
Yes,
negotiations.
Yes.
So what is your plan then? Meaning that, yes, that goes, but are you going to keep doing work on this game and building community of your own as an indie? Because again, unfortunately, things don't go as one hopes or plans. Hopefully it would, but just saying that you have a solid case here, but still, you never know. So can you tell me, like, this sort of like kind of what are your plans to actually build it? Because Eva's question was very solid there. You, besides the publisher, you also have to have in your hands things, because it's your product, it's your game, you know it best, you know your community. So kind of how are you going to do that, especially if the negotiations go further, I mean, longer than expected?
Yeah, so we don't have a story in our end, so it's hard to sell it through that. But we have different characters and all the different systems we have. And those are something I feel don't really exist, at least on this scale, on games like these usually. So explaining all of these things to the players, get their interest about that. But also, I think social media is good, but also getting that demo out. Hopefully, I mean, we're going to do it. If we do it, we're going to do it free. It's going to be free, and you can just play the game, and you can see if you like it. And from people playing the game, we get the feedback, what they like and what they don't like, so we can adjust it based on that. And I think we could be on this route for a pretty long time and actually have the feedback coming in, but also through that, getting the traction and the people jumping in and playing the game. So
absolutely, and there is a lot of opportunity, especially with the, as you said, doing this with the players. So especially as you do have characters, I mean, various things you can include, involve the players in developing as one of the things that again strengthens the community around the product always. So yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for that, Natasha, Juuso, Eva, and especially Juuso for that pitch. Awesome. You know, you can see me backstage later. All right, so but that was the three pitches we had for you guys from the game teams. So we're gonna have a little. I told you I'm gonna do this. I'm going to do this kind of slideshow thing and show a little bit about this journey that we've had. But before that, I'm going to talk about the voting, and then we're going to have a little chat. So vote, you can see it in the description below. That's where you vote. So just log in there, like, I don't know, log in, just click that thing and you can vote easily from there. And then also these game teams will jump to 𝘁𝗵𝗍𝗆 within like 10 minutes or so, so you can jump and meet these people who pitch there, and give them a pat on the back, a virtual high five, like no touching, no touching, but like virtual touching. That sounds great. Me and Yus is going to try that out, I think. And then after that, just you can talk with them there. They're going to go to @𝗵𝗲𝗆, so it's also in the link below. So vote, and go to @𝗵𝗲𝗆 after this. But okay, so that's how you do that. And then let's have a little talk. The thing is, we're running kind of ahead of schedule. We're very fast for some reason. Some have told me I speak fast. I don't know if that's true or not. I think I speak perfectly normal speed, but let's see. So let's have a little talk around here. So can I talk with, let's start with Timmy. How are you doing, Timmy?
Good, thank you.
Yeah, great. So like, what's your biggest takeaway from the journey? We've been here, like we've known each other now for like 8 weeks or so. So how's it been?
No, it's been very good and really helpful. And the best thing, maybe the networking. We've met so much other awesome people and other game developers, and they have all been very helpful. And I look forward to working with them and meeting everyone again soon.
If let's say we hypothetically have some people interested in games here who maybe want to make their own game, or they're about to make their own game, what would you say is why shouldn't they just like go solo or like just do it without being a part of the journey, for example? What would you say is the main difference there?
Again, the networking part. You get to meet so much people who have walked the same path as you, and that's priceless info and help that you're gonna get. So again, just for sake of networking.
That's good. Okay, thank you, Timmy, for that. I think I'll bring in the head coaches by the end as well. Talk some shit to make the time fly. But okay, let's go to Philip, Dr. Phil. So how are you feeling now? You did your pitch. You're almost like done with what you can do for the journey. How do you feel?
I still feel excited, to be honest. This has been such an amazing journey, and I appreciate the effort of every single coach and what they have done to help to guide us in this journey.
All right. So what was your, like we can have two highlights. One is like a social highlight, something that's necessarily not connected with the game itself. And then like a business highlight highlighted to your ability to produce a game. Could you give me one highlight of each?
A social highlight. Well, I believe that, what do you mean by social highlight?
Well, I mean, we do a lot of business talk all the time, but sometimes just bullshitting, like listening to your Portuguese music and drinking. I don't know. I don't have any children listening to this, but like we have been doing some drinking at some points. But that's how you get to know each other. But anyway, like, there are things that not necessarily business related. That's what I was trying to say.
It's, well, of course, you meet a lot of connections, and during this whole journey, I met people that I will never meet without the journey, and they have helped me guide to become a better person and become better programmer, or even a better team leader. So
that sounds great. Becoming a better person. I try to do that, like at least like around January, like when you make these New Year's resolutions, then I'd really try to become a better person. That's a thing I do. But okay, thank you for that, Phil. But okay, professionally, that what we say is the highlight from your professional development. I know you said leadership a little bit, but is there any highlight, like a conversation you had or a workshop that you had or something where you're like, this, I noticed like I've improved my business or game programming wise?
100%. When we start, we have a very big ambition for our game. However, as we further develop the game, we realized that maybe the game is a bit too big. So I had a lot of conversations with coaches, and all of them told me kind of the same thing: scale your game down and start working from there, and make sure that you work as a team, because working as a team is the #1 principle to actually making something. And that's what I'm actually the grateful for, is learning that in such an early state. Learn how to scale down your game and learn how to do teamwork. And that's what I believe that I got the most out of the coaches.
All right. Well, thank you, Philippe, for that. And I think that's true for all teams. But everybody has their own thing that they discover. So it's really cool for you to share it. So thank you for that, Doctor. Okay, let's go over to Juuso for a bit here.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, Juuso, are you there?
Hello.
Hey. How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's an exciting day.
Nice. So how do you feel now when you're all alone there and nobody to hold you? How does it make you feel? You feel a little lonely, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, it's only under 2 hours for the after party, so I'm gonna be.
That's true. That's true. We'll hit the sauna.
Yeah.
It's gotta be good. It's gotta be good. Who made it? Who decided it's gonna be a sauna? I might have an effect. I had a choice on that. Could have been me. Could have been me. All right, but yeah. So otherwise, with the journey itself. So what? Can you give me like one? Could you give me an anecdote, like something that happened that you, well, nothing that you have to be able to share it, like it's like at least like it's nothing like secret shit, but like something that you found this it was enjoyable or useful or something, like an anecdote, a little story that you can share with us from this 8 weeks.
I'm not sure if I have anything specific. I think like very early on, like we have been working on the project for a while now. I was talking, I don't even remember who it was. I think multiple people have said the same thing. Like you are so far in this, like why isn't it playable anywhere? Like why can't we get our hands on it? Yeah, I mean, we've been behind the 4 walls, not doing our own thing, and Boost actually like kicked us out and said, you have to do this, do that, and you will be a lot better off than you are right now.
All right, well, that's cool. I mean, I think I played your demo, was it 3-4 weeks ago, the first time, and I if the sound would have been there, the sound engineering, whatever you call it, I would have thought it was a real game. Like everything else was like, I thought like, is the sound broken or what's going on? Because it's like a real game. So you've done quite well within your 4 walls. So I guess it's time to break free. That's time. That's what it's time for. All right, let's go a little bit talk with coaches for a bit. Thank you, Jussi, for that. So let's have Eva and Natasha. Who wants to start? Maybe I'll go with, okay, Natasha, you seem like you're clicking your button there. So Natasha, you've been around with the teams. You've been around games for a long time. So what's, share with me some thoughts about this journey from your perspective.
I must say that first of all, I didn't know that I would be judge at the end. So I knew that I will be coaching, but I had no clue that I will be the end judge, which is, I think, really nice to see. I mean, I have been like, at least on the sort of like in the process, seeing the actual development, like the sort of the improvements on a weekly basis were absolutely impressive. And we were just talking before this event, this sort of like that they are the, you know, like apparently you guys have videos of the first pitches and then now, and I suggest like don't watch these, kind of like don't watch what it was 9 weeks ago. So yes, you should watch, but just saying this. Don't take
it might hurt. Like, it might hurt your brain.
Yeah, a little bit. It might be like, was this really it? Like, yeah. But the one thing that I'm really happy to say is that they were really listening. And I don't mean by listening, and this is one of the things that we were telling them, don't listen just every single feedback that you get from all the coaches or whoever you meet around the events and so on, but have that selective hearing because you know your product the best. You and your team, you know it best. So obviously take the feedback, but process it in a way that what makes most sense to take it, like, and actually utilize that for improving your product and not just change everything just because someone said this and that. And so this is something that I have seen, especially now seeing this result. I mean, they have really learned this sort of like, they evolved in this sort of like, so let's just say that I'm not worried for these teams. Like, you know, of course, maybe they don't necessarily, I mean, this is, I mean, one thing that we say in the games
so like, yeah, you're not worried, but like, okay, refract that. It might sound worried, but like.
No, the thing is that market is horrible. And market is horrible for everyone, even the big guys. So therefore, whoever says they know what's next, they have no clue. No publishers, no investors, no one. So basically, you have to be aware that companies can come and go, but people stay. So if you have the right, like this is where the gaming community, especially in Finland, is very strong. There's a huge trust among us developers, and this is where we are. That's why we are so strong as also nation in games, because we share all the goods and bads, all of this, like as also coaches have been sharing with the teams during the journey. So so don't worry what happens, as long as you keep your do your best. That's the only thing you can actually do. And again, listening each other, listening your team members, everyone to be included in, and that's the main thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Natasha, for that the monologue there. But I mean, we have time, so I'm happy to listen. I know if I give you the mic, like I don't know when it's coming back, you know.
To be honest, but to be honest, I'm always worried when you start talking what's going to come out next. So therefore, I just keep on talking, maybe to, you know, like.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Save me from myself and save the audience from some stupid shit. But actually, you said something in the middle there when you talked that you said that. You know, you have to have a selective hearing, and it happened in one of the situations that I was telling something, and then somebody like, hey, can I ask a question? And I said, yeah, sure. It's like, what you're telling me goes against what these other coaches just told me like a day ago. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry, but that's how it's going to be. Yeah, like, you know, we just, you know, it somehow seems like there's so many flavors of how you do something, and you got to just figure out how to listen to the right one. I think that's like a skill, maybe, to learn what to listen to and not listen to.
Oh yes, by time. Like, and that's the only thing, by learn and trying. Like, don't be afraid to fail, because so what? Like, you try, and there is no really failing. Like, you see what works and not, especially in tech. You see what makes sense. You test it with people, and that's the main thing. How people respond to your game product, whatever you're making from the tech side. So yeah, it must be user-centered, meaning that players are the ones that actually judge at the end, not us.
Yeah, it's kind of scary, like, because when you release something, like, you have no idea how many is going to buy it and stuff. I guess it's the same for all businesses, but with games, it's like there's so much love into making something that, you know, it's like your little baby, and if somebody like doesn't like it, it's like, I got to be tough. I mean, so yeah.
But that's why we are taught to kill babies very early if we see that baby has no promise.
We should, yes, exactly.
So follow the numbers also. So KPI.
Yeah,
so you have to kill the baby very early, otherwise, yeah, it's gonna be a mess.
Yeah, that's going to be the next game that me and Natasha makes together. It's like it's a baby killing. It's like this Who's Your Daddy game, where like one is a baby, one is a father, and the father is like slow sloppy, and the baby tries to kill itself by putting forks into the like stuff, and you're trying to save the baby. It's a great game. Love it. Okay, well, thank you, Natasha, for that. We're going to go over to a little storytelling now. So thank you, Natasha. Thank you, Juuso, Timmy, and Philip, and Eva as well. We jumped you because of the internet situation. So thank you for that. And I'm going to jump over to a little presentation, so you can all enjoy seeing what the journey was about. And yeah, if the game teams and stuff, you can see this in the stream, but you can also like jump to the Remo if you want to, and also coaches if you want to. So thank you, guys, and then I'll do a little presentation thing. Oh, I presented only to myself, then you can't see it. Let's do this differently. Okay, here we go. Yeah, but it was great. I saw it. It was amazing. It was like all on my screen. It's like you should have seen it. Here we go. Let's go. Share screen. Okay, demo day presentation. Let's see. Does it work? Yes, no. Boom. Can you see it? Yes, thumbs up. All right. So this is done by our magical graphical designer, Katrina. And just a little thing, what happens in the journey. So I hope people in Remo, by the way, are listening, checking the stream, so they can see this. All right. So first of all, here's all you guys' faces. Like we're all gonna miss you, because this is, wow. It's kind of weird because I've seen some of you face to face, but especially the Swedish teams, we haven't. But it's been like, it will feel really strange not seeing you guys again. It's been so like such an amazing feeling just to be kind of around you, even though it's digital. It's just, you do get to know each other better. It's like a weird thing. Like when you, otherwise when you, I think, you know, this all digital stuff, when you do phone calls is something, but like when you actually see the people, you kind of get to know each other. So when you meet physically, it's like, hey, we're like friends almost. And then like you maybe like, should I shake hand, wave, like, what should I do? It's kind of weird. But yeah, so we're gonna miss this. By the way, you should notice here, Julia looks amazing in all the pictures. By the way, she's like, her hair is great. I love that. I mean, my hair looks not as great, I gotta tell you. I didn't know they were gonna take pictures for like this presentation. I would have dressed up. I would have a blazer or something. But all right, let's move on. Okay, so yeah, this is where we were in this place called the hub, Turku hub, downtown, close to the cathedral and the river. So we've been working there, and the teams had their own space that they can use. And some of the teams, I think Steamy Potatoes were there almost every day, and there's a Foxtail down to the right, and us there in the middle left. There's the boost team. Oh yeah, that's what we look like. Actually, these are the guys like sitting there. I can see them. You can't see them, but they're right around here, sitting on the computers, eating candy. It's candy day today. It's Friday. It's candy day. So just yeah, they're eating back there. So that's the team. They're also on the picture there. All right, let's move on. Yeah, I can point like this, right? Let's see. Yeah, I can do this thing. Yes, there we go. The stream is a bit delayed, so I had to look for a while. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that's us up there. And here we go. Oh yeah, this is almost an horrible experience. Like people look like they're having fun, but actually this is just before I will come second in this game. So I look happy. You can see me there, over there, like I have a nice shirt on and stuff, and then I will actually end up losing. So I was, it's like that's the whole focus of this picture, is explaining the like we were jumping these sacks and stuff, and yeah, I come second place. It was a tiebreaker, and well, anyway, we had a ton of fun, and it was organized by I think Influencery and some others, but I think Kelvin, hands out to Kelvin, also 𝘁𝗵𝗶𝗆, who made sure that this flew. And in the end, actually, my employee Dory, my co-worker Dory, won the 𝘁𝗵𝗶𝗆𝗍, which is an amazing thing to have. So it gives her tremendous strength and power now when she has a 𝘁𝗵𝗶𝗆, and I did not win the 𝘁𝗵𝗶𝗆. So that was tragic, but it happens. I mean, it happens, but I only like it when it happens to other people. I don't like it when it happens to me. I can, like, yeah. So I mean, I'm happy for her. At some point, I will be happy for her when I've gone through my bitterness. But it was fun. It was fun for most people. Like everybody, like it was fun. It was fun up until the point I lost. Then it was not as fun. Let's move on. Okay, so we've had a tremendous amount of coaches. And we got to have a big list, and I actually put the names of these coaches here, and then they took away the names, so they're the names of half the coaches. I spent like an hour trying to find all their names because I kind of forgot some of them, not naming any names, but I did, and then it took away all the names. But anyway, these were the coaches. Some were like more serious than others. These are also very serious, but Teemu there up in right, he's kind of happy-ish, so that's nice. And you know, they have their own style. It's a lot of t-shirts. You can see like a little, and you have, oh, look at that, there's 𝘁𝗍𝗍𝗆 there as well. He always dresses in red, so that's cool. You know, that's how you find him. Then we have these other guys, and you can see like spot the gaming people. That's the game. So who's in the game? Who's a gamer here? You can guess. It's not that hard, but you can guess. And here we go, some more. Everybody's like, oh, she's not so serious. Like, oh, and there's Petteri also Grön. He's kind of happy there, even though he's in the sauna. He likes it hot. That's what he says. He likes it hot, so he's there. Let's see who else we have. There we have. Oh, they're a little bit. Oh, I'm there. Look at that. That's myself. That's amazing. I wasn't really ready for that, but there we go. And you see, baldness is also a thing. Like here's 2 out of 6, and here we have another one. Like it's only cool people are bald. That's what they say. I mean, I was thinking, should I do it or not do it? And then I did it, and now I feel like empowered. It's like when you know, like when you get a new like a new perfume or like new makeup, you feel like I'm empowered. So that's what I feel now also when I'm also bald. It's amazing. I should also get glasses, by the way. Like the really rich guys usually have glasses, so I got to fix that as well. But I'm working on it. I'm trying every day, pushing my eyes a little bit with my fingers, like ripping just a little bit. Eventually, it's going to create glasses for me. Yes. Oh, there we have the head coaches and 𝘁𝗵𝗶𝗆𝗍 as well. 𝘁𝗵𝗶𝗆𝗍 is the tech guy. He's sitting right here. Yes. I don't know. Yeah, he's waving. I know he doesn't understand that nobody can see him, but he's there. He's right there. He's sitting like right there. He's waving to you guys. But he's in the picture in the top. I don't know. You can't see where I'm pointing, but it's like in the top left. He's there. Let's see. Yeah, we have some more coaches, possibly game coaches here in the mix. I'm thinking. We have our psychologists also. They helped us to keep our sanity. To the left, they're both called Mari. They had a company. There were 2 Maris. They were called, I think, Mari and Mari or something. And then they got 3 Maris, and then it was Mari, and Mari. And then they changed the name to Pro-Founder to make it like Mari, and Mari got kind of confusing. But it might be like a law firm like Johnson or something like this. Like so they were actually not lawyers, so they changed that. To Pro-Founder, but they'll be really helpful. So it was cool to have them. And so there's 55 plus coaches. Maybe there was 56, but it looks really cool with 55 plus. That's good. It also looks like a nice age, like it's like a dating range. Like I'm doing 55 plus. I'm not saying that I'm necessarily into that, but I'm just saying you could be, and then that would be fitting. But we had a lot of them, and we probably have like a gazillion hours of coaching because we did a lot of it. But I want to say a shout out for all of you. If you're any mentors here listening, thank you all for helping out. Without you, we wouldn't have been able to do it. And like our teams, every time we talk with them, what did they like the most? And the thing is, well, one problem was that they didn't say my name. They said all the other coaches' names. So there was like, so they were saying, oh, this coach was really well, this mentor was doing really well. And I was always wondering, why don't talk about me? But they somehow talked about all these very, very professional people and gave them like high scores for some reason. But anyway, that was cool. So we had like a lot of hours, people, and so we're really thankful for that. So thank you all for all the coaches and mentors for helping out. It's been amazing. Thank you for that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we went to 𝘁𝗵𝗆𝗆. This is great. We were outside pitching, and you see Calvin is rocking it there with the sunglasses and the hat. He's in the Influencery and the yellow in the middle, and then we have also Max rocking it with sunglasses. It was a theme, like we thought, like should we do sunglasses or not sunglasses, and we went for the pilot glasses preferably. But if you have also a hat, it goes with normal sunglasses. So that we went for, and then for some reason, like another team won. We don't really know what went wrong. But we tried our best. No, but it was fun. It was a fun pitching competition. They said, you know, if anybody from 𝘁𝗵𝗆 listening, guys, you always say it's a pitching competition. And every year we go there and we pitch the shit out of this thing. We pitch the best. I mean, maybe I'm biased, but we do. And then we go there, and every time the judges, they will pick the team who has the most sales. And that's not a pitching competition. All right. That's like who has the most sales competition. So I'm just saying you should do pitching competition. If it's a pitching competition, like, well, and then you might say, oh, how stupid are you, Rasmus? You've been coming here for 6 years, and we always do this thing where it's a turnover, and we just say it's a pitching competition. But what we really mean is it's a turnover competition. And I'm complaining why I realize that it's just a turnover competition. Well, maybe I'm dumb. Who knows? But I'm just saying that I would love to have that type of competition. Anyway, we were all there. Okay, how am I on time? I don't have a schedule, so let's keep going. All right, so yeah, this is us there. Some people had masks because it was COVID at the time. So she's still alive, but the rest of us, I don't know. We're still breathing, but you never know. We had a good time. This is us after, like, we were there for like 2 days. So this was us in the end. We had this bus driver, and like this bus driver was amazing. He was taking, we had a special photo thing. So he took this, it's like this, it's a thing some of you might not have seen because you're too young, but it's like you take a photo, and a photo like it, and out of the thing comes a physical photo. Yeah, Polaroid, the screen is called a Polaroid. It's an Asian technology. It's in a song, and you like you shake it or something. Anyway, he presses the button, and this is what we get. So I mean, Mr. Bus Driver, I mean, he did great bus driving, but the photographing skills, he could work on that. But it's almost the same. You know, this also looks like kind of what the night before looked like to some of us after downing some drinks and doing sauna like 8 hours in a row. So that was cool. And I like sauna. All right, let's move on. So yes, oh, here's a little video. Oh, you can't hear it. Like, well, do you want to do it? Yes, 𝘁𝗵𝗆𝗆𝗆. Oh, 𝘁𝗵𝗆𝗆𝗆 really wants to do it. Well, I gotta share, new share. I don't. You won't hear the sound, so like screw it. But it's a video. It's a great video. We're saying boost there. But we were in this cottage place. Maybe I can like do it. I click it, and you won't hear it. But he's saying boost, and we're answering boost. But this is what it looked like, the cottage place we were. So it's kind of. It was kind of a way also to. It was in 𝘁𝗵𝗆𝗆. So oh shit! It jumped immediately. Oh, there. Yeah. Anyway, this was a. Stop doing the thing. Okay, there we go. So this was a place in 𝘁𝗵𝗆𝗆 that we were renting for the teams, just to. It was also a way to relax for the teams, and after the pitching was done, and it's like get to know each other better. And I think this was really a catalyzing point for that. And so from all of us in the Boost Turku Journey 2020 team, thank you all for participating. Thank you for all the teams. Thank you for all the coaches, judges, everybody who's been helping. So from our hearts to your hearts, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But we've been really happy. Now, this is not over. This was just in the middle. I kind of put this, the thing happened in the middle. Okay, so we'll have more program for you. But we have, oh shit, stop sharing. There we go. So we do have a little bit of program left. We have a 10-minute break that we're going to do. You can't hear me. Like, I'm said in the beginning, I'm going to get fired sooner or later. So I have to stop talking. Natasha warned me already. I got to watch out. So please go to 𝘁𝗵𝗆𝗆. Use 𝘁𝗵𝗆. It's in the link below. And in around, I think it is 10 minutes or so, 1950, we'll go for the last batch. And also in that session, we'll also have the winners. So see you guys in 𝘁𝗵𝗆𝗆. Adios for now. And am I live? Yes, I am. Look at that. I can see myself back there. Hey, how you doing, everybody? This is Startup Journey Demo Day 2020 from Boost Turku. Welcome to the stream. My name is 𝘁𝗵𝗍𝘆. I'm your host today, and this is the last part, or like it's going to be a fourth part, like an appendix, but it's like where you get to see the winner. But this is the last pitching round. And before we start, I'm going to give some like basic info. First of all, you can vote for a favorite. Vote here below in the description where you can see all the teams and vote. You can vote now, or you can vote when you heard all of them. It's up to you to decide how corrupt you feel. If you want to just vote for the team that you like without listening to the pitches, you know, it's up to you. I'm just saying. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. You vote for the team that you like, and yeah, and also we have Remo there. So there, all the teams are in Remo. You can find them there. So it's also in the description below. And when you join Remo, you can see, you can meet all the teams there. Now the people who are pitching they are in the pitching situation, so they're not in Remo, but their teammates are. So you can meet the teammates in Remo. And after the pitches are done, they will go to Remo, and you can meet them then for a little networking. I mean, giving them a pat on the back, or say "great job" or something, or like "I'm proud of you" or something like that, to warm their hearts, because they worked really, really hard for this journey. All of them have, and this is the last thing. So yeah, so these were the little bit introduction words about that. So let's go to talk about who are the head coaches of the journey, who've been with these teams from day one to the last, and now they are using they have to judge them, who is going to be the winner of the business track. So let's start with the first one, same as we did last time, same order, guys. So it's with Tero Karinti from Collective Ventures. Who are you?
Hello, thank you, Rasmus. I'll try to be a little bit slower than you are, but hello, everybody. My name is Tero Karinti, and I'm happy to be part of the Startup Journey 2020 this year. Like I said in my introduction, in the web, during the daytime, I'm focusing on bringing digitalization to the municipalities, to the public sector. That's where I get my paycheck from. But I'm also a part-time entrepreneur and an early seed investor through my own company, Collective Ventures. And I've got 20 plus years of experience, especially in the sales and marketing side, growing up a few businesses of my own in the scale. And I'm very, very pleased to be part of the Startup Journey and helping startups grow their wings this summer. And I'm very much entrepreneurial side in this startup journey. So thank you, everybody. Good to be part of this.
All right, thank you very much for that. And let's go for the next one. It is Teemu Malinen from 𝘁𝗵𝗆𝗆 Ventures, or from 𝘁𝗵𝗆𝗆 Original. I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, thanks, Rasmus. Yeah, so actually both is correct. So I'm the founder of 𝘁𝗵𝗆𝗆 Group. So it has a software agency side and also has a ventures side. So I kind of represent them both. So I'm an entrepreneur, have been for 20 years, also been involved in setting up a few companies. And my specialty is digital platforms and how to make companies more digitally mature. So that's what I'm interested in. Yeah, so I don't know, journey has been great so far, and it's nice to see startups growing and like see the passion they are following. So I don't know, good luck.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. We saw the 55 plus before, like a little bit more mature, so it might be what Teemu is into. But anyway, let's move on. So we have last guy is also from 𝘁𝗵𝗆𝗆 Ventures. It's Turo Numminen. Stage is yours.
Well, thank you. And I am Turo from 𝘁𝗵𝗆𝗆 Ventures, and I have been interested in startups for quite some time. And I'm more on the investment side than on the technical side. Like my first investment was, we spent my student loan in a startup company, which of course went bust. But I have had some other experiences luckily later on, and I have been in quite a few portfolio companies, and right now I'm thrilled to help new entrepreneurs and try to get new ways to get new companies out of Finland. So happy to be part of this journey too.
All right, thank you very much, Turo, for that. So these are the head coaches who've been with us for the 8 weeks, and now they're going to judge the people. Now we have the last 3 startups of the business branch of this journey. We also had the game teams in the previous round, but this is the last one. So I think we're going to go to one of our Swedish teams, 𝘁𝗲𝗱𝗍𝗁. Stage is yours. Hit it.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. So a few months back, my grandmother signed up for a so-called safety call. I started to ask a number of questions to why she signed up for this. And her answers were, living all by myself in an apartment made me feel unsafe and worried for something unexpected happening to me. I don't want to trouble my children by having them call me every day just to make sure I'm alive and doing well. So since she's not satisfied with the old-fashioned way of checking in, she's now using our user-friendly app. In the morning, she will be told to do a simple check-in to inform her relatives about her daily well-being. And she can do this without stepping on anyone's toes. All she has to do is open the app and press one button, and she has checked in. If she hasn't checked in, her earlier registered contacts will be sent a message telling them they should check up on her. We at 𝘁𝗲𝗍𝗁 offer a service to provide security and freedom with a simple and cost-efficient solution. And regarding the market, today the number of elderly living alone in the Nordic countries is just below 2 million people. And not only that, but the elderly are the fastest growing population group, and the number of people older than 85 will be twice as large within 20 years. And not only is the number of elderly growing, but also the number of elderly using cell phones is rapidly growing. For the past 4 years, there's been an annual growth rate of 171% for people over 76 years old. And based on these numbers, and bearing in mind that they are constantly growing, our addressable market in the Nordic countries in 2019, assuming a monthly subscription fee of €4 and a cautious market share penetration of 1%, the annual revenue would be €0.5 million. As our primary goal is to acquire a larger customer base, the app will be free of charge until we have about 1,000 users, which is expected in the beginning of 2021. And later on, we will mainly offer the service to elderly organizations and municipalities, but also individual consumers. They will get access to a number of services such as the daily check-in, daily questions, medicine reminders, and neighbor meetup. And while the market is rather unexplored, the head-to-head competitors are more like alternative solutions. 𝘁𝗲𝗍𝗁 is positioned as cost-efficient, both for society and for the individual, as well as easily accessible without limitations regarding geographical locations, for example. Our team consists of 4 team members who have not in software engineering, business development, as well as sales. And since the beginning of this journey, our ambassadors have been crucial for our progress. We have completed our first beta testing, and as the app will be published in the App Store and Play Store in a few days, we're waiting for 30 more elderly people to start using and give us feedback on our app. We're now looking for €30,000 in order to further develop our product, to increase marketing and sales, do more customer analysis, as well as adding small working salaries. Thank you, everyone, for listening.
All right, thank you very much, Isak Ironside, for that. It was great. And let's go to the judges. The stage is yours.
I can start again if it's okay. Thank you, Isak, for a good pitch. And you were talking about the extra features that will be coming up. So I would like to know more about the timescales when they are coming. And you said that for the first 1,000 users, it's going to be free. After that, you're going to charge, if I'm right. Does the charging come with the extra features? Do they get the extra features at the same time? And what's the time frame for that?
Yes, so we expect to have about 1,000 users in the beginning of 2021. And that is also, at the moment, we are finding out more about the needs that the elderly people are having and how we can satisfy in the best way possible. And when we have about 1,000 users in the beginning of 2021, we will also add the extra features that we have been working on, and that will be the price as well, included in the price.
All right, thanks.
Well, if
hello.
I can, yeah. Go ahead. Well, I'm on the screen. So if I can add, you said you have the beta testers, and it seems that you have also planned how do you reach those 1,000 customers? Do you have already channels where you can, how do you reach the customers, and how do you get people to install the application and start using it?
Yeah, so to start with, we have about 2 categories of customers, and that would be the first category would be the elderly organizations as well as the municipalities. And then we will try to reach the branches at first to start letting them offer this to their members, which is in between 1,000 and 2,000 members per branch, per municipality. And the other category would be the individual consumers. And that we would both try to do a bit more direct marketing and personal marketing to get, for example, in events and with ambassadors, through libraries, for example, and etc.
So one question. So thank you for the pitch. So I was wondering that do you have any like plans on how to keep the competitions in a distance? So if somebody wants to come to the market, so how will you fight them?
Yeah, so that's a very good question. I think so far we are the only mobile application out there, and that is because the market is growing, as I said in the pitch, and more elderly people are getting used to the technology, the digital services that are provided. So I think very important for us is to get out there as quickly as possible and gain as many customers and customer base as possible. And I think we need to always be in direct contact with our customers to see exactly what their needs are, to make them feel secure about our company and what we provide as well. So I think that would be very important regarding our competitors as well.
All right. Thank you, Arman, for that. Isak, that was great. Thank you for all the questions from the coaches. Thank you for the presentation, Isak. So your last one, man. Okay, awesome. Let's go on from Isak to Teemu from Cooperville. So please hit it, Teemu. Show me what you got.
Hey, thank you, Rasmus. I'm ready here. Hi, Cooperville. Read it backwards. Cooperville Lifebook. Lifebook Cooperville. It is the one place for all your memories. People have a lot of traditional memories stored in their basement. Pictures, diaries, letters, and even recipes from your grandmother, the ones you all loved during her visits. How will new generations know who's in a picture, what's their story, what happened before the picture, and what after when it was taken? Virus, COVID-19, spread fast, and lockdowns have given time for people to think about their life and their family history. We don't want to lose information between generations. We are creating a mobile application to store, save, share, and comment on all your memories with your closest relatives. The app will save it to the gallery, and it's easy to go around the timeline of your family's history. Facebook is old-fashioned, and Instagram, Snapchat, or TikTok cannot fill the needs for deeper stories with your family. Our solution is more secured and personal. User personas are related to children and future generations. When people know a new person is coming or someone is leaving from this world, it's the trigger for the use of our software. Also, cousins and other relatives has a lot of pictures but hasn't ever seen or you didn't even know it exists. Our software is much more than just a family tree builder. It's the way to create history for the future. How great it would be to see grandparents speak in a video of their life. Exactly. That's what we are creating. Our competitors have nice looking apps and nice basic features. How we are going to be different then? Let me explain. We will focus on traditional pictures with recorded stories. It could be video or audio. That leads us to have the option to use machine learning and AI-based features. That makes us different. Using our software is free, but advanced features will have a monthly subscription of €5 per month or €30 per year. Our prototype is ready for testing. We've been talking with several historical societies, and there is a real need for our solution. They really want to help us to make the software even better by testing and giving feedback for us. We have viral features that help us to grow faster, sharing it to your relatives and rewarding with a longer freemium period. Our team consists of 5 team members. We have 2 very talented in-house developers, Max and Victor. We have a strong and diverse team. Overall, we speak 6 different languages. We are looking for investments to get our product ready. Let's save all the memories together. Thank you.
All right, Teemu, thank you for that. Yes, I'm on the screen as well. Awesome stuff. Perfect timing. Love hearing it. I mean, I think your pictures just, I want to save all my memories and stuff. That's cool. All right, so let's go to the questions from the judges. Who wants to start? Tero.
Yeah. Sorry, if that's okay. So thanks for the pitch. Great visuals. So I was wondering that what about like new users that already have like tons of memories? So do they have to like put each memory to your app one by one, or do you offer them some kind of an integration interface or something like that?
Thank you, Teemu, for your question. Of course, it depends what kind of memories they have. Like if they are like scanned pictures, it's very easy to upload to our system. But if there's like video or audio, it also possible. And like what we have talked about for the like where we're storing this data, and that's where we will be also different, that we will save it to those clouds what people already uses. So if they pay already, let's say €10 per month for cloud storage, so they can use that one, but that they don't have to afford new one. That's how we will be different also.
If I can a bit follow up with that, that was a good answer, and as I said, great presentation. So you have been talking with those historical societies. What are the most pressing problems they have? What your app should solve at the beginning or when you first launched it?
Yeah, because those societies, they produce books also about their members or villages where those societies are, and they interviewed people and their members and other like elder members of the society and like the city, and there's a lot of those like who they have to interview, and it takes a lot of time, and they are using recording machines like traditional ways and paper and pen, and they went straight to their home and tried to remember everything and write it down, and then also they had pictures and the story with the pictures. When they was recorded, they didn't know what picture and what story are connected, so that was their like the biggest problem there.
All right, we have 20 seconds if you want to do a quick question.
Okay, let's go forward like 9 months. How many paying customers, €30 per month you have right back then? What's your focus? What's your aim?
We are aiming to get 1,000 paying users for that time frame.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you for a quick question and a quick answer. Thank you very much for that. All right, Teemu, thank you for that.
Thank you.
And that was also your last pitch. We'll talk a little bit after this, how it feels. I love how it feels. I'm from Sweden. We always talk about our feelings. We don't talk about actual things. We mostly talk about feelings. So that's great. Okay, last pitch, guys. This is the last one. We have Sunny from Step Out. So, Sunny, the stage is yours. There we go. Is he going to go presenting mode or just going to go like this?
Good evening, everyone. I really appreciate having your attention, because your interest in this startup today will help us create opportunities for independent money tomorrow. Because Step Out exists to create convenient earning opportunities for independent trainers in the field of fitness and recreation. Now we see that there are plenty of independent trainers out there who have all sorts of necessary skills, passion, and talent to train people, but what they lack is enough free time, resources, or opportunities to actually organize their sessions on their own. So here we have Step Out for them, a digital service for these independent trainers, which will help them to organize their sessions. We will help them with marketing and exposure, handle their sales processes, so their booking, payments, customer queries, everything. So the ultimate goal is to help them create their own customer base and earn a revenue for themselves. So the recent COVID-19 scenario taught us that we should actually also offer sessions online and all the services as well, which is why we developed our own in-house live streaming platform, which enabled these independent trainers to continue earning from the comfort and safety of their homes, while it kept the users motivated to stay fit and active even during the unfortunate pandemic period. So till now, we were using our website to carry out the operations. However, this month, we also launched our Android and iOS application for an even better and convenient user experience. We have a commission-based revenue model, which means that we charge 30% on all the B2B sales that go through us on a monthly basis. We have 45 trainers on board and 300 paying. So currently in the Finnish market and globally, we have various competitors, but our specialty and how we excel is that we are empowering trainers by having this trainer-based subscription model, which will actually help them to retain their customers. And we're also going to be introducing a reminding and rewarding strategy for the users. So we are highly focusing on creating a convenient user experience as well. Coming to the market size, we can potentially target and offer our services to 500,000 trainers in Europe, which can have access to potentially 37 million consumers. So in the coming months, we are all set to introduce our subscription models and the reminding and rewarding strategy for the users before the end of 2020. We are currently a team of 8 members, 2 co-founders, a product designer, a social media marketing manager, and developers. We're also backed up by experienced business advisors, and all of us share a similar passion and mindset towards our mission, which is to empower people, create convenient learning and earning opportunities, and encourage fitness and well-being for all age groups. We have also partnered with several entrepreneurship societies and organizations in 𝘁𝗵𝗍𝘆, Turku, and Tampere, and have been a part of several competitions where we were the winners of Startup Circus Helsinki 2019. So we are looking for 100K seed funding in order to onboard trainers who will carry out 10,000 sessions and help us earn a revenue of 1.5 million euros in over 12 months' time. We have a growth hacking team on board where most of the funds will be used for that, also for the maintenance and development of our product, as well as the overall management of the company. So if we can find our angel in you, we definitely build our numbers together. My name is Sanne Ishvak, and here we have 𝘁𝗵𝗍𝘆 Saini, and we are the co-founders of Step Out. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Sunny, for that. The last presentation, thank you for that. And now, judges, have at it. Whoever wants to start, and maybe they want to write some notes so they ask proper questions. So, are you ready now, guys? Okay.
Yeah, Turva, go ahead.
Okay. Well, thank you for a very inspiring and well placed speech. And as we see that you have been really working hard to get trainers on board, could you elaborate a bit more of your growth hacking for customers, for the trainers and the sessions?
Yeah, so we started our sales in April 2020, and so far we have had around 300 users paying for these one-on-one classes. So it's just one pay at the go. And currently, so today, as of today, we have 45 trainers on board. Out of these 45, 15 trainers are active, and the rest go live by next month. So with all the contract and formalities in place, we place their classes out there and bring in the users for them next.
Yeah, and the strategies that we have been using for customer acquisition is that we're carrying out these marketing campaigns. We are collaborating with different societies and organizations, offering free sessions, which end up being that those customers who are attending those sessions become a regular customers. And then social media is one of the ways that we are using for customer acquisition. Wow.
Okay, thank you.
Maybe I want to go next if Teemu is so silent. So I've only got one question for you. Great presentation and good numbers, and then clearly have a strong belief in yourself. But one question: why would you fail in your mission? Have you thought about that? What could bring you down?
Well, there's a lot that could go wrong. However, we believe that with the spirit that we have, even if we fail, we're a team to take up that failure as a challenge and come back with a stronger product, a stronger service, and a stronger will to do better. So definitely, as a startup, we are very much aware that it's not all gloomy, you know. Even if the team is doing perfect, the numbers are going perfect, there might be something that could affect us negatively. There might be a new competitor in the market. However, with the team spirit and of course with more hard work, we are going to conquer those obstacles.
So competitor part, tackling that could be that thing.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
All right, Teemu, you want to have the last question?
Okay, thanks. Yeah, so great pitch. So I loved it. So one question. So I think that you have done a great job, but what about in a way that you have quite a big team? Like that's a good thing. You have eight person in your team. So have you thought about that or discussed with yourself? So are you all willing to hop on this like full-time or part-time, or what's your strategy on that?
Okay, so currently we have 4 people who are working on this full-time and are fully committed, and the rest of the 4 are working part-time. So, and our commitment to the product is only going to be increasing and not decreasing. So their team, as of now, we look at, I mean, people say it might be a big team, but at the end of the day, when you get the numbers high, let's say we have more trainers, we need that kind of a team to be backing up everything.
Exactly, and the expertise, for example, the tech expertise and the business expertise should like
go hand in hand.
Both of them, because it is.
Yeah. So as a tech startup, we cannot just go with the business people, or you know, the business people need the tech people to back them up.
Yes. Thank you, girls, for that answer. Thank you, Teemu, for the question. That was the last team we had to pitch, Step Up. So thank you for those. So now I'll tell you a little bit of a voting. We have a little talk, and then I'll tell you what's happening. So voting. This is your last chance to vote. Voting happens. Look at the description below. You can find who you can vote for. You can vote for any of the teams you've seen today. Friends, enemies. Like you can do a hate vote if you want to. I don't think anybody should, but like you could. But you should do nice votes. Nice votes are the best. So do a nice vote. That's what I vote for. And then you do. You can also. After this, there's going to be a Remo session for everybody. All teams will be there. Nobody will be pitching or anything. So you just go and click that link for Remo. And I know we have some 80 or something people watching this show. So if you haven't checked out Remo, like try it out. It's a really cool app. You can use it. You can meet, like talk with the teams. You can even talk with yourself if you want to. But just try it out, because it's a really cool program. It's much nicer than Zoom and all these other ones. Just check it out, you know, for the experience. All right, but that was the voting info. So, yes, I'm going to talk a little bit with the team. So let's move around. Let's go to 𝗁𝗍, Iron Man. How are you doing, man?
I'm fine, thanks. It's been good.
So this was your last pitch and stuff. So how has this 8 weeks been for you? Can you give me a highlight? What was the highlight for you
Sure. Yeah, these past 8 weeks have been incredible in such a way that we have met all the experienced coaches who have had like a lot to say, and we have had discussions about our project and so on and so forth. So yeah, that would be the highlight for me.
You gave a highlight that is 8 weeks long, like the whole thing is a highlight. That's what it sounds like. But okay, it's fine, Isak. It's fine. All right, cool. Yeah. Well, let's move on. Okay, Teemu, let's talk. How are you feeling, baby? How are you doing?
Thank you, Rasmus. I'm feeling very good. Thank you.
Nice. So give me, what's your key takeaway? Like you've done this for 8 weeks now. What have you learned? What's your biggest learning? The biggest thing you've learned during this process, this 8 weeks?
There's a lot of like personally, I have learned a lot, and also like that because I came here alone. I was like only man on this team, and then I found very good team members, and now we are a strong team, and that was the main thing from this journey. What I learned to like work together with the new guys, and yeah, and this is a good way to start. It's very good.
All right. Well, thank you for that, Teemu. I still think you should call your team like "Remember Me" and have like a song to it. I think that'd be cool. But Cooperville is great as well. All right, Teemu, thank you for that. Let's go to Sunny. So this was your final pitch here. I know you pitched a little bit to Helsinki City this morning. I heard rumors. Yeah, tell us about that. How did that go?
Rasmus, are you muted?
Oh fuck, am I? Can you hear me now? Okay, sorry. So can you hear me? Yes, you can. Good. All right. Yeah. So the question was, I heard that you guys were in this session this morning with some in Helsinki City. So doing some pitching for them. It was like quite a long pitch. It was like 30 minutes or something. Look, you can share with us. How did it go?
Okay. So surprisingly good. Well, we were very nervous because the first time we would have been like, pitching in person. We have been doing this virtually. We are doing this virtually right now, but it went amazingly well. And we are really looking forward to the results next week. And we will be sharing the news with you, whatever it is. But we had fun doing it.
Nice. Well, I hope it goes well. Yeah, that was a quick round around. Let's have if the judges, I can ask you a couple of questions actually, because who do we want to talk now? Let's see. Any of the judges, if you're here, or did you leave? Oh no, they're gone. Okay, screw that. No judges. Then you know what's going to happen now? We're actually going to have a Remo session for everybody. So all the teams, everybody will be in Remo. And we are coming back at 20:45, that is in 25 minutes, to announce the winners. So that this gives judges time to think who should win, but also gives time for all of you to try out Remo. So the link to Remo is in the description below. Check it out. Talk with the teams, talk with the other attendees, like just enjoy this Friday evening. Some of us here are drinking, not naming any names, but some people in this, yeah, they're jumping around. Maybe everybody's drinking except me. I gotta fix that, guys. Where's my drink? All right. Well, I'll see you guys in around 24 minutes back in the stream. But otherwise, check out Remo, and see you guys soon. Yes, and we are back and we are live, I think. Can you hear me? Can you see me? They are not seeing me and they are maybe not hearing me. Maybe, yes, they are hearing me, but they're not seeing me, Yami. They can't see me because that's the one they want to see, which is me. There we go. Awesome. Nice. Thank you. Nice to see all of you back into the stream. This is the last point of the Startup Journey 2020. This is the highlight. This is who's going to win. And we have a couple of announcements. We're going to announce the community hero. We're going to announce the audience winner. We're going to announce the game track winner and the business team winner. So that's what's going to happen here. And for those who are new here, this is me, 𝘁𝗵𝗶𝗆. I'm your host tonight, representing Boost Turku. And now we're going to go. So we're quick. That's what we do. We're super quick. So we're going to go straight over to Juha, and apparently part of the board, maybe almost all of them. So Juha, the stage is yours.
Thank you. And then this is the part of one of the highlights of the day for us as well. There's almost an ancient tradition of rewarding persons we love in our community, and especially choosing a community hero of the year for Boost. And this year we are saluting one of our very dear friends, and this person who gets the Community Hero Award of the year has joined us actually late in 2019, and deserves all the praise and good things in the world, has done amazing things for us as a volunteer, as a project worker, and has been with us with difficult times also, and managed to pull it through very well. And we love this person very dearly. And the community hero of Boost 2020 is 𝘁𝗵𝗶𝗆𝗆.
Okay, well, let's get Dory on the stage.
Oh my God.
That's you. Say something.
Okay. So this is a little bit overwhelmed for me. Thank you a lot, Boost. Thank you to the board, and thank you for everyone who votes me. This is extremely surprise for me, and I'm getting emotional now. I don't know what to say, but
great work.
Thank you to all the votes, and I just thank you again.
Thank you, Dory. Amazing. Oh, I'm going to give her a hand again. Awesome job. Yeah, I got to shut my camera off here. It looks like green screen. Looks like shit. All right, here we go. Amazing. Dory has been great, so she absolutely deserves it. And thank you, Juha. Thank you, board, for the votes. I'll see you guys in the sauna. It seems like you're already there. And me and you also are going to do some Brokeback Mountain finish style. As we got planned. Okay. Anyway, people say like people will be watching you. I would say let them watch. That's what I say. Let's move on. So we have a community here is announced, and now let's go to the announcements of the audience winner. So who could that be? So there was a voting. We actually got 210 votes, which is quite crazy. I didn't know that many people knew how to vote. I think that's really cool, using the internets and stuff. And it was somewhat lopsided. One team had an amazing pressure from their friends. It could be bots, I'm not sure, but I'm just saying, I don't know, but it was a great amount of votes. They got 40% of the votes. And the winner of the audience vote is Step Out. Congratulations. Yeah, you can say a word, guys. You can say a word.
We're thankful, and it's overwhelming. Thank you, guys.
All right, that was super quick, but all right, that's you had the speech time, but okay, that's good. Now, I mean, yeah, you guys been fighting hard, so just chill. It's cool. I'm always pressuring some people. Like Doris says, I give her shit all the time. I give sometimes step out shit as well, but they're good people. That's what. So, but thank you guys. Congratulations on the win. All right, I'm quick. It's quick. It's going so fast. I wanted champagne. There was no champagne here. We got to fix that, guys. Oh, we probably got it in the sauna. Don't worry. Okay, here we go. Oh, we actually some real stuff now, guys. We're going to announce the winners of the game track. So there were 3 teams in the game track. It was I'm having my notes here. It's like I know them, but I'm a little bit stressed. I'm like shaking and shit. Here we go. It's Foxtail Creations, Steamy Potatoes, or Flay Digital who will be the winners. So let's hear what the judges have to say. Do we have them in? Yes, Natasha, stage is yours.
Hi. Okay. I don't know. Can also Eva be here? But anyhow, I mean, she should be here. I can't see her.
I'm here. I'm here.
Excellent. Excellent. Awesome. All right. So before we actually go to the award itself, we actually wanted to make a little announcement from the Hive Turku Game Hub, which again has been partnered with Boost already for the 2nd year for the game track. And at this point, I also want to give big applause to 𝘁𝗵𝗆𝗆 Andersson from our team, who was actually leading the game track. So please, big applause to 𝘁𝗵𝗆𝗆, star of Hive and also the game track. But one of the teams actually applied for office space at Hive, since for those who don't know, Hive has also the area for the startups to get the free office space for most promising teams in Turku region, up to 3 years of completely free, all covered for them. Just focus on your business. And we are happy to announce that the board has approved Foxtails coming to be part of Hive. So yay, we didn't want to send you email earlier. We wanted to announce it publicly like this. So welcome aboard.
Oh, thank you so much.
So yeah, now with the award, I mean, it has been really tough, and I would give this to Eva to take care of.
Right. Okay, so after some technical difficulties, I'm back, and I hope that you can all hear me and see me. So to kick this off, I want to thank all your teams. You were amazing, and the way you were committed to the program was awesome. We had the honor of being your head coaches as well as your judges, and you made this very difficult for us. We saw everyone grow as companies, as team, and as individuals, and we're very proud of every single one of you. So as the decision was very difficult tonight, it had to be made, and we saw the winning team from a Krispy Kreme team to a real company. And this team's game has great market potential and great growth potential. And we believe that this team will go all the way, and they will do whatever it takes, because these past weeks have actually proven that to us. So the winner of Game Track 2020 is Foxtail.
It's Foxtail.
Yes, Foxtail.
Holy shit!
Congrats!
Congratulations!
Yep.
Congrats.
Oh man, thank you so much again.
Congratulations, guys.
Oh, they get everything now.
You
Like
did
they get
so
an
well.
office, they get everything.
Okay.
So Timmy, sorry.
Yeah,
Timmy,
I'm gonna-
say a couple of words.
As
I'm
they
gonna
say,
go
the winner
through a
takes it
couple
all.
of thank yous. First of all, thank you for the whole Boost crew for making this happen. This has been the highlight of me and Jenny this year. Thank you for 𝘁𝗵𝗆𝗆, our beacon of light in the scary world of game development. And of course, thank you, Natasha and Eva, for believing in us. And thank you for all the other game teams and the business teams. This has been an amazing summer of working with you and having fun with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Timmy. That was like almost a rehearsed speech. Like you knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. I like it.
It was really hard because I mean the teams and the products do have market potential. So this is like picking one. It was really hard. And it has been. But it was a pleasure working with all of you. And again, we have to make a, and just to say, the office has nothing to do. That was decided before the whole thing.
Yeah.
We had actually did not. No, this was not planned.
Yeah.
No bias.
It just
Okay,
went-
guys, we
yeah.
have to move on. Thank you, coaches, for that. Thank you very much. Thank you for Foxtail Creations as well. Congratulations on that, on the win.
Yep.
And thank you, head
Thank
coach, for
you.
that. I'll thank you again later, but this is the first, or maybe I don't know. Thank you 3 times or something. But thank you very much for helping us out. And congratulations to Foxtail, and congrats to all your other teams
Thank
who've
you.
done extremely well as well. Okay, that was the game team. So let's move on to, well, this is the final winners. Who are the winners of the business track? And there's quite a lot of team in the business tracks. We have the first ones went, that was Kixi, Influencery, SRP, and Acutra. And in the second batch today was 𝘁𝗵𝗍𝗍𝗍, Kooperville, and 𝘁𝗵𝗍𝗍. So we had quite many teams there. So the competition has been fierce. So let's hear it from the judges. Who is winning the business track this year?
Okay, I think I'm going to start here. So first and foremost, thanks to all the teams that are here and also to those that are not here anymore. It's been a pleasure working with you, everybody, during this summer. You know, you've all grown your business during this journey, and it's been an honor to boost your startups. You have definitely helped us boost our life also during this summer. So it's been a great journey. And for today's pitches, everyone's pitch was great, a very, very positive surprise, if I may say so. You know, it shows the growth of all the teams during this journey. But me, 𝘁𝗵𝗍𝗆, and Turo, we're all gonna give a little bit of speech. So I'm gonna start with the investment potential and where do we look at what's the criteria? And for me, I think when we look at the teams, the winners, we always look for the best team. And the best team is always willing to learn, willing to implement fastly the new ideas and change direction if needed. And also, we hope that the winner of this competition gets a little bit more boost of morale from this win. But I'm going to give it over to Teemu now.
Thanks, Tero. Yeah, so thank you guys from me also. So I think that this summer has been a blast. Talking and working with you guys. So I'm really happy that like you have all listened to what we have to say. So I think that one of the most important things, if you want to make a progress, so listen to others carefully. So that's a good recipe. And also I have had so many pitches. So I don't even know how many, but from a lot of different places. So and I must say that some of these pitches were on that level that I could have heard them on the Silicon Valley or whatever other world-class stage. So you definitely have to be proud of yourselves. And as for the criteria. So as Tero said, the team matters. So what I would like to add to that is that great teams, they know exactly what kind of things they execute. So they execute right things at the right moment. So that is a key thing when you are, because you always as a startup have like too much to do, too much work on your table. So you have to like choose things where to focus on. Over to you, Turo. Thanks.
Well, thank you. And I second definitely Tero and Teemu about the quality of the presentation. And it has been truly a pleasure to be coaching you and be helping you on this journey. And one thing that I want to especially mention, that good teams, they always select the potential problems, they find the problems to solve, and they take the right steps, even failing, and then they might pivot. And they also know what kind of help they need at the current moment, and they are ready to take the next step, leap of faith, when the time is right. And at that point, we definitely want to continue discussions with the winner, and I will let the 𝘁𝗵𝗱𝗆 to make the final judgment.
Yeah. So here comes the final judgment. But before that, thanks again to all the teams. For those who are not winning this competition, this startup journey, continue your good work. You have beautiful, beautiful startup, so continue. But we believe that we have the best team who makes fastest execution, a scalable model, and are ready to grow even more. And the winner of Startup Journey 2020 Business Track is Kixi.
Woo!
So congratulations to Kixi Sport. We believe that you have a great idea in your hands, which is very scalable. You are very, 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 shall I say, you have the right kind of courage to go forward, execute fastly. You are ready to, you believe in yourselves, but you already have the belief that you are not, you don't want to go too fast forward, but you are ready to go rapidly enough. So we believe in you. So congratulations.
Wow. Thank you so much. I'm speechless. Wow, this is amazing. I really need to thank you all the coaches. You really made our journey special. Thank you, Boost. Thank you all the other teams. Without your support, we wouldn't be here. And most of all, thanks to my dear team. We totally grow as a team during the journey, and I'm so proud of us.
Congratulations. And if Teemu, I think you want to say a few words still, right?
Yeah. So first of all, thank you for the winner. But I would also like to add to all of you. So we had a kind of a hard decision in a way that we have like 3 teams that we are discussing at the end, and there were some teams that were like just started, and some teams that were have done it for a little while. So for the others, I would recommend you guys not to be sad, because you all are winners. So as you know, this is just a competition, but you can always and you can all win in business. So let's make some business.
All right. Thank you for that, Teemu, for the final. Thank you, head coaches. Awesome stuff. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Kixi, to being the winner. I don't know if you were this close not getting into the journey. So I got to say congratulations on making it all the way. So, you know, you showed everybody what you can do. And yeah, we have two things to note before we end this thing. First of all, we have an accelerator program for those of you who are not like in the journey, or you want to take another accelerator and you're listening here. Business Up has their accelerator here for Turku City. It ends on the 1st of September, the deadline to apply. So check it out. It's called Business Up, and Turku City is running that. And then secondly, please become a Boost member, and especially the teams, by the way. Not all of you have signed up. Please sign up to be members. And you can also sign up if you don't want to be a member to our mailing list, but especially you teams, sign up to be members. And all of you listening, sign up at least for the mailing list or to be a member. So you know what's going on. We don't spam much. It's not like Step Out in the chat. We don't spam like that. We send you like a message like once a month if there's something going on. Otherwise, we don't send you anything. So don't worry about that. Yeah, I was going to thank everybody now. Thank you for all the mentors and coaches who helped out. Thank you for all the teams who've been here. You've worked so hard, so thank you enormously for having you guys here. Thank you to the crew who's been here: Yami, Dore, Julia, Katrina, who's working here all day, setting this up yesterday and the day before that. And thank you to the head coaches for Natasha and Eva, and 𝘁𝗵𝗆𝗆𝗆. I don't know why we pick coaches that almost like these three pigs with the wooden house and the straw house and the beds house. Like, it's just I mess it up every time. I even have it like written down so I don't say it wrong. And I've known you guys for years, almost, most of you. So I don't know. I got to sort that out when I pick judges the next time. But thank you very much. Like, you are a big part why this journey went so well. Both the game judges and the team business team judges or coaches. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the hype that we've been able to be here. I don't know if I'm missing to thank anybody. Thank myself. All right, no, that's fine. That's fine. There you go. And yeah, and now there is, yeah, and thank you to the board, by the way. Thank you for the board for supporting us and paying our salary and stuff. That's great. And also helping out with anything else that needs to be done, and setting up the sauna. That's important. There should be food there already, some pizzas and stuff coming on. But yeah, I think this is it, guys. Thank you very much. You can still network in Remo if you want to say hello to any of the teams. If you had coaches want to go to Remo and just have a chat with any of the teams, they would love to do that. Just take a second, Remo. And the ending thing that I will say is, everybody, if you want to scream, let's go boost on 3. 3, 2, 1. Boost! Boost!
Boost!
See you guys in Remo.